They said, find your other half, but I'm already a whole damn universe. Love? Sure. Lifelong contract with paperwork? Hard pass. My freedom isn't negotiable, and it definitely doesn't come with a ring. Everyone's rushing to the altar, and I'm just chilling in my perfectly curated solitude. I'm not anti-love. I'm anti-losing myself in someone else's definition of happiness. They call it settling down. I call it limiting my options. Marriage is a beautiful prison for some, but I prefer the open sky. My heart isn't a house that needs a permanent resident. Society wants a we, but I'm thriving as a me. Why buy the cow when you can enjoy the whole pasture? I'm not afraid of commitment. I'm afraid of committing to the wrong life. They said it's forever, but I'm just trying to figure out tomorrow. My happiness isn't contingent on a yes, I do. Everyone wants a fairy tale. I'm writing my own adventure. Love is a feeling, not a legal document. I'm not missing out. I'm opting out. They said I'd change my mind, but my mind is made of steel. Why share my kingdom when I can rule it alone? Marriage is a finish line, but my race has no end. They want a better half. I'm already operating at 100%. My heart is a wild thing. It refuses to be caged. They said I'd be lonely, but I've never felt more connected to myself. I'm not against love. I'm just pro my own sanity. They want a forever. I want a right now. Why trade my independence for a shared Netflix account? My soul isn't seeking a partner. It's seeking expansion. They said I'd regret it, but I've never regretted choosing myself. Marriage is a chapter, not the whole damn book. Why settle for a happily ever after when I can create a happily right now? My life isn't a puzzle that needs another piece. They said it's true love. I say it's societal pressure. My heart is a nomad. It doesn't build permanent homes. They want a family. I want a revolution. Why share my dreams when I can chase them alone? My happiness isn't a shared expense. They said I'd be incomplete, but I'm a masterpiece on my own. Marriage is a contract. I'm a free spirit. They want a forever home. I want a passport full of stamps. My heart isn't a garden that needs tending. It's a forest that thrives wild. They said it's settling down. I call it settling for less. Why trade my peace for a lifetime of compromises? My soul isn't seeking validation, it's seeking adventure. They said I'd be missing out, but I'm living my best life. Marriage is a destination. I'm enjoying the journey. Why share my spotlight when I can shine alone? My happiness isn't a shared responsibility. They said I'd be alone, but I'm surrounded by my own strength. Marriage is a cage. I'm a bird in flight. They want a love story. I'm writing my own epic. Why trade my freedom for a lifetime of we? My soul isn't seeking a completion, it's already whole. They said I'd change my mind, but my mind is as stubborn as my heart. Marriage is a chain, I'm a shooting star. They want a happily ever after, I want a series of hell yes moments. Why share my throne when I can rule my own empire? My happiness isn't a shared burden. They said I'd be lost, but I've never felt more found. Marriage is a box. I'm a boundless horizon. They want a love nest. I want a world to explore. Why trade my wild heart for a life of shoulds? They said it's growing old together. I say it's limiting my growth. Why share my sky when I can have the entire cosmos? My contentment isn't a shared commodity. They said I'd be incomplete without a spouse. I say I'm complete without compromise. Marriage is a script. I'm an improvisation. They want a foundation. I want a launch pad. Why trade my peace of mind for a lifetime of what ifs? My spirit isn't looking for a tether. It's meant to soar. They said I'd be unfulfilled. I'm overflowing with my own passions. Marriage is a rule book. I'm a rebel without a cause or a ring. They want a partnership. I want to be my own CEO. Why share my dreams when I can manifest them solo? My joy isn't a shared responsibility. It's my own damn superpower. They said I'd be empty. I'm full of possibilities. Marriage is a contract. I'm an unbound masterpiece. They want a legacy. I want to live in the moment. Why trade my independence for a lifetime of compromise? My soul isn't seeking a reflection. It's creating its own image. They said I'd be lost without direction. I'm a compass pointing towards my own desires. Marriage is a map. I'm charting my own course. They want a safe harbor. I want to navigate uncharted waters. Why share my strength when I can build my own empire? My tranquility isn't a shared expense. It's my personal sanctuary. They said I'd be lacking. I'm abundant with self-love.